The cataract strong, then plunges along, striking and raging, as if a war waging, its caverns and rocks among, rising and leaping, sinking and creeping, swelling and sweeping, showering and springing, flying and flinging, writhing and ringing, eddying and whisking, spouting and frisking, turning and twisting, around and around with endless rebound, smiting and fighting, a sight to delight in, confounding, astounding, dizzying and deafening the ear with its sound, collecting, projecting, receding and speeding, and shocking and rocking and darting and parting, and threading and spreading and whizzing and hissing, and dripping and skipping and hitting and splitting and shining and twining and rattling and batting and battling and shaking and quaking and pouring and roaring and waving and raving and tossing and crossing and flowing and going and running and stunning and foaming and roaming and dining and spinning and the dropping and hopping and working and jerking and juggling and struggling and heaving and cleaving and moaning and groaning, retreating and beating and meeting and sheeting, delaying and straying and playing and spraying, advancing and prancing and glancing and dancing, recoiling, turmoiling and toiling and boiling, and gleaming and streaming and steaming and beaming, and rushing and flushing and brushing and gushing, and flapping and rapping and clapping and slapping, and curling and whirling and purling and twirling, and thumping and plumping and bumping and jumping, and dashing and flashing and splashing and clashing, and so never ending, but always descending. Sounds and motions forever and ever are blending, all at once and all over mighty uproar. And this way the water comes down at Lodore. That was The Cataract of Lodore by Robert Southey.